Hello there, you, and welcome to 2.5 million Chaos, who are about to storm the remaining defenders of a ruined Hive Citadel. Will the Imperials be able to defend their ruined city, or will carnage and destruction consume all in its wake? As always, if you do enjoy this content, do leave a like and consider subscribing, as that's the best way to support the channel. Now, let's get on with the slaughter. Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen, kicking off today's magnificent fight here in a ruined Hive Citadel as the Imperial Guard form a desperate last stand against the roaming hordes of chaos who are coming here to consume all in their path. You can see at the moment though that we've got a fairly strong Imperial Guard conscript line trying to hold back the hordes of death that are trying to descend upon them. Now there's a couple of key locations on the battlefield around here. We've got the ruins here, rubble on the battlefield that the Imperials are using as an overwatch position. They have got a few little artillery guns all set up as well. You can see this is where the Knight Paladin is also situated in the center. The next area is the concourse on the left, which is where the Imperials are going to be trying to hold the flank against all the chaos that are encroaching in from here. You can see them pouring over the hill at the moment, right into the Imperial guns. But yes, this is the large concourse area. We've got the left-hand flank, we've got the center concourse, and if we go around here, we've got the Imperial Guard shopping at center. This area which they're using as an overwatch position. You can see it's offering them some really good fire support opportunities here. The chaos, though, are currently pouring into what would be the car parking lot area, and they're just chewing through the poor Imperial conscript defenders here at the moment. The Imperials, though, trying to lay down that covering fire. You can see that there is a chance here. There's not many chaos who have gathered at this point yet, but the Imperials have a really good overwatch position from here. Now they've got to be careful because this narrow alleyway here leads all the way around the back, right into the rear of the Imperial Guard defense. So the Imperials really need to hold that shopping center at all costs. But look at this, the brutal assault on the front line. You can see that we've got Terminators from the Imperial fists here, making their way to that front, trying to lend their support, hold the chaos back at all costs. The Imperials doing a magnificent job so far, as over 100,000 chaos have already been killed here. But look on our flanks though, things are looking a little bit dangerous. The chaos hordes are amassing. The Imperials trying their best to hold them back. Overlapping fields of fire here, just taking down thousands and thousands of chaos with each second that passes. But the chaos, unrelenting, undeterred, are still pushing forward. But look at this, we're actually starting to thin out the horde just a little bit in the center here. This could be magnificent for the Imperials. Give them a chance to push forward, maybe even lend some fire support to the shopping center over here, which is also doing a magnificent job of doing their overwatch. Look at this. The poor old chaos here just getting absolutely railed on from above. Now there is another area which I forgot to show you here earlier. We've got the ledge over here. This is the rear of the shopping center. The shopping center is just over this side here. But the ledge over here, again, another fantastic overwatch opportunity for the Imperial Guard. Just raining down death on the encroaching chaos. Now there is one last area that we need to check on. Where was it? I think it's... oh, there we go. Yeah, just down here. There is another little alleyway. But look at this, it's very narrow, and the Imperial Guard have got a lot of troops in here. It's going to be extremely costly for the chaos to push this, but they are putting troops into it. Again, this leads directly to the rear of the Imperial Guard defense. So while it is crucial, it's going to be extremely hard for the chaos to push the center, push that area. So I don't think we have to worry too much about that. However, the shopping center is looking a little bit overwhelmed at the moment. The central car park here, and now a concourse of bodies. The Imperials doing a magnificent job of holding back the Chaos Swarm. But we've got to watch out. We've got some Chaos Spawn coming to that front line. They're absolute bullet sponges, them things. But the Imperials so far doing a magnificent job, breaching 200,000 kills. We've got lots of Terminators now heading towards that front. The Chaos have been halted in their path, at least now in the central concourse. How are we doing on the flanks, though? Because this looks a little bit worrying. The Imperials have been pushed back quite far now. Whether they've retreated or taken losses is a totally different question. I mean, we've got 33,000 losses so far for the Imperials, so they're definitely taking casualties at the moment. It is an attrition battle. The forces here of Chaos are completely overwhelming. This Hive Citadel has been bombarded to heck and back. It's nothing but ruins and rubble, realistically. But the Imperials defy it until the end. They're going to hold it. This is their ruins and rubble after all. But our central line holding really nice as well. And obviously, look at this thing. It's got to be all because of the Knight Paladin and the Terminators. Not to diminish the role of the Imperial Guard in the center, but they are essentially a meat shield at this point. Especially with these heavier units on the field. I mean, look at this. The Terminators have pushed so far out now. Chaos really struggling to get the reinforcements in here. Let's go have a look. I mean, the area is plenty big. That's really good English. The area is plenty big, ladies and gentlemen. Chaos moved through. Chaos moved through good, yes. Oh my gosh, but yeah, look, it's plenty of room for the Chaos to get their units through here. So I'm a little bit confused as to why so few units are actually getting through. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's still quite a lot, but I would have expected the Chaos to have a bit more of a presence on this front line. Maybe the Imperials are just killing so many that the Chaos just can't get enough units in here. I wonder if that's actually the case at the moment. Are we killing more Chaos than are actually pouring in through the areas that I allow them to? Let's go have another look at this flank, because I was a little bit worried about this. Yeah, the Chaos are definitely chewing through this. The Imperials are taking a lot of losses here. The Liber Russi's trying to provide as much fire support as possible, but the flank is starting to look a little bit dangerous. The Chaos now pushing forces around to the far side here. The Imperials, though, have got a really nice little defensive semicircle going on. Oh, gosh. Sent up to the top of a building there. But yeah, look at all them Chaos reinforcements pouring in. The Imperials definitely got the work cut out. Let's go check on the alleyway. How are we doing over this side? Okay, yeah, as predicted, the Chaos having a really tough time pushing this. It's an absolute slaughter for now. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Chaos... Oh my gosh, the Chaos really are pumping reinforcements into this area. So the Chaos here are determined to just grind down the Imperial defense, no matter the cost. Let's go check on our shopping center. Okay, so the Chaos now have pushed across the car park, and they're trying to breach through the rear alleyway here. Now, this is going to be extremely difficult. That's going to be a lot of concentrated firepower into one area. I mean, we've got the Imperials from above giving an overwatch here, laying down that covering fire. But it's done a magnificent job. Oh, look at this. The Chaos have been building up bodies to try and get onto the roof. Oh, that is absolute insanity here. Yeah, look at that. The Chaos have literally built up bodies here. They're almost at a point where they can get onto the roof of the shopping center. How are we doing in our center line? Okay, so these Terminators now, they're starting to look a little bit worse for wear. They're getting surrounded. There's a lot of Chaos spawn coming in all of a sudden. Yeah, and the Chaos Swarm able to pick up here and throw around the Terminators. I mean, they are demonic beasts after all. How are we doing on our flank over this side? Yeah, again, it looks like we're actually starting to thin out some of the Chaos. Maybe, again, not enough reinforcements coming into the area. The Imperial kill counter is skyrocketing. We're at 435,000 kills here, but there is still 1.9 million Chaos. The Chaos want to win this fight very badly by the looks of it. Now, we have got a bunch of Kriegers in amongst the conscripts over here, ready and waiting with their shovels to get to that front line. So there is still a good, solid defense in this area. I'm pretty happy with that. How are we doing at the Overwatch position? Let's go have a look over here. Okay, look at that. That's absolutely a magnificent view. The Imperials here just laying the smackdown right on top of the Chaos. Chaos really struggling to deal with the Terminators, and you can't blame them. These crazy little corpse mounds are starting to appear all over the battlefield, where the Terminators are just taking out hundreds and hundreds of Chaos. It's a magnificent sight. The Imperial Fists living up to the name here. Fisting Chaos hard. Oh god, look at that. One of them just went absolutely flying through the air, and as he landed, he stabbed a Chaos Spawn in the face. That was real nice. Oh, look at this. The Chaos really are trying to get up onto the roof here. I think they've actually done it. Oh my god, they've built up enough bodies now to be able to get on top of the shopping center. That's kind of insane. The Imperials here absolutely bewildered by the Chaos tactic. No one was expecting that. Look at that. They're actually breaching right on top of it. The Imperial defenders Oh, that is a sight and a half. Imagine being on a roof and then just seeing the enemy pour up like this. You'd think they've got some sort of siege ladder. Nope, turns out the bodies of the enemy are just piled up enough now. And the Chaos are pushing hard. But I think they have actually been halted just a little bit by this area. It is such a narrow little area. Look at all the Lehman Russes in here as well. There's a lot of Lehman Russ tanks there defending that. How are we doing on the main line? It is still holding it thanks to the Terminators. The Knight Paladin there as well, also lending its fire support, but I'm actually starting to get a little bit concerned by this. Well, there is a lot of Imperials defending this area, and they have been grinding down the Chaos. The Chaos have also returned the favor by the looks of it. They've just pounded and pounded against this Imperial defense here, trying to wear them down. And it's starting to work. What's this going on over here? It looks like we've got a bunch of Imperials. Oh my gosh, look at this. There's an entire new flanking maneuver here coming out from the Chaos. A couple of Kriegers actually holding it all back. Doing an excellent job. It looks like we've spilled too much blood over this side. Is this actually impassable now then? Oh yeah, that's definitely impassable there. How are we doing on this large flank over here? Again, I'm actually amazed at how many forces the Chaos are pumping into this. It's an alleyway of death. I mean, just look at how high the bodies have been piled now. That's kind of insane. Oh, we might actually be able to see that just down the side of it here, yeah. The Chaos are taking so many losses going into that area. I don't know what they're doing. Let's go back over to the shopping centre. Because the Imperial Overwatch position now has been fully compromised. Look at this. So swarming into the breach. We've got a Chaos spawned up there. Even the Lemon Russ up here is like, what the hell, man? So many forces of Chaos now working their way through the shopping centre roof. Oh, as we're catapulted up there to the top of a skyscraper. The centre line, oh my god. We've lost a load of Space Marines. The Terminators have all fallen. We've still got a few left on our front line, but look at this renewed assault now from Chaos. With the death of a couple of Terminators, that is it. The Chaos are suddenly able to push forward with renewed vigour. The Imperials doing a really good job, though, of holding that line. Again, the Knight Paladin in the background, adding its fire support to the front, has been dominating and probably got thousands and thousands of kills in and of itself. But again, look at this. Back-to-back Terminators here. Oh, no, one of them's just gone down. A Battle Brother is down. But this guy is still creating a body pile, trying to take on the Chaos Spawn, which is just flunging through the air. How are we doing on our far flank? Yeah, look, it's just a slow grind over this side. Then look at this. The Kriegsmen have been activated. Chaos have been halted in their tracks, at least for now. The Kriegers, shovels in hand, are going forth to try and hold back the Chaos, and it's working for now. The Ruins Overwatch position here, providing some good fire support. Again, though, it's all down to the Terminators holding back the insane swarms of Chaos at the moment. How's the shopping centre getting on? Are things looking any better? Okay, so, oh, look at this. We did actually manage to take out quite a few of the Chaos. We've still got a few troops remaining up here. Yeah, it doesn't look like the Chaos are really putting any more units up here. I think they're a little bit distracted thinking how they can get up to that next area. Yeah, look at that. A couple of them here wondering how the heck they can get up to that next level. That's a lot more bodies that they've got to build up. Let's go back around here. How are we doing on our far flank? Yeah, Chaos, like I said, they're just going to have to grind that one out. That's going to take a long time and a lot of losses. But it looks like this is where this is the new flanking maneuver here of Chaos, coming all the way around to try and attack the rear. But again, Imperial Fist standing side by side here with Kriegers have been holding back there. And the longer this goes on, the more blood that is spilt, the harder it is going to be for Chaos to push this area, especially if it becomes completely impassable. Oh god, look at this. It's just getting worn down, man. Every second. I mean, you can see these Bloodletters on the front line now as well. Oh no, we've spilled so much blood that Khorne's Bloodletters have spawned on the field. This is dangerous for the Imperials. 40,000 defenders, 1.6 million attackers. The Chaos have thrown everything that they can at this defense. It is a desperate Imperial God last stand, really. But this center line, the center concourse, has held really nicely. Lots of overlapping firepower here from the Overwatch position. And again, as well as the Titan support. But yeah, I'm also a little bit worried about what's going to be happening over this side. I don't know. Are Chaos going to actually have to build up enough bodies to be able to get over here? Is that what's going to happen? I think that's exactly what might have to happen. Oh man, this has been a slow defense so far. It is literally just grinding out. Again, we've got another wave of Kriegers here, waiting their turn to get to the front line. The conscripts are a little tightly packed at the moment. But I do think we are chewing our way through this horde. A lot of Chaos have been lost trying to push this area. Yeah, look at that. We've got like two lines at the moment. We've got a secondary line of gunners laid in that and covering fire. And not a single one of these bullets can realistically miss. I mean, if any of them miss, they're flying overhead into dudes right behind them. But the Chaos are trying to push as many flanks as they possibly can here. But the Imperial defense is holding really firm at the moment. They're taking losses. And again, look at this. We have got Imperial artillery still on the field here, lending that zesty fire support to that front line. It's been extremely costly for the Chaos to push the center, but it has also been costly for the Imperials to defend it, losing a lot of Terminators in the process. How are we doing on this side? Okay, so more units now for Chaos are starting to pour up on top of the shopping center. They haven't quite worked out yet how to get on top of the roof. That's lucky for the Imperials. The alleyway is still holding for now. Again, extremely difficult area for the Chaos to push. Just concentrated fire. Every single Imperial gun is just looking at the top of this. So again, Chaos going to have to build up enough bodies here to actually make this a truly pathable area for them to have any real effect. But I don't know what's going to give way first here, because things are looking dicey for the middle here, and things are also looking a little bit dicey for the flank over this side. The Imperials really need to start getting up that kill rate at the moment. We're at 1.5 million Chaos remaining, 28,000 defenders. Again though, with the Bloodletters spawning on that front line now, I don't know. I mean, look at this. The Chaos are losing the Imperials are losing so many troops on that front line. That's insane. Yeah, the Bloodletters are really spelling the doom here of the Imperial defense. Again, it's just spilling too much blood on the battlefield, man. Again, though, we have got Terminators over this side, still stalwart in their resistance. Moving towards that front line, holding back the Chaos hordes. And they are magnificent distractions. I mean, look at these guys. Just distracting one half of the entire flank of the center here. The rest of them are under heavy assault. The Imperials are starting to retreat back little by little now. Have the Chaos managed to figure out what's going on this side yet? No, so luckily for the Imperials, still providing a magnificent Overwatch support here. Raining down bullets onto the encroaching Chaos horde. But the Chaos are slowly building up the corpses on this side. This will become pathable eventually with enough losses here. Oh man, so what I think we're quickly going to do is I'm just going to try and hit a little time-lapse camera here. You know what? We'll focus on this center defense over this side, because it looks like the Chaos are about to put in a little pincer maneuver here. So we'll be back in a second. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, where the Chaos here are completing their pincer maneuver on the poor beleaguered Imperial defense. You can see that they're all backing up now into these alleyways as best as they can, with the Chaos swarming over them. However, we still do have our Titan on the field here, and that thing can take a heck of a lot of punishment. So the Chaos have still definitely got their work cut out for them. They've also got to scale the ruins here, where the last remaining Imperial defenders are holding on as an Imperial Guard tank there gets thrown through the air. But yeah, it's going to be hard for the Chaos to dislodge the Imperials from the ruins here. Let's go back over to the, what's it over here? The shopping center, because you can see that the Chaos have properly swarmed some of it now. They're trying to get units up onto the front. They're parasailing some of them up the side here. But yeah, this again, the Chaos got to build up enough bodies to be able to get a decent amount of troops through here. That's going to be extremely costly for them. But looks like the remaining defenders here on this side have largely been overwhelmed by the chaos. We've got about 6,000 defenders remaining. And look at this, the pincer maneuver. Oh, look, the chaos finally managed to grind their way through the alleyway over this side. That's taken them stupendous losses. Look at the pile of corpses over here. Oh my god, there is so much blood over this side as well. That's absolutely insane. Go back over here very quickly. I want to see how we're doing in the alleyway. Okay, so surprisingly, we're not actually drowning in blood in the alleyway here. The chaos really struggling to push through. Oh my god, the bodies on this side are absolutely insane. But look at this again. Chaos slowly making their way up. They've found a way up onto this roof here, using ropes and grapplings here to try and get troops up onto the roof. It's very costly. How's our oh, this thing. See, this is the problem. Because we're not actually able to make real vehicles at the moment in this game, the Titan's essentially just a normal unit with a model, which means things can throw it around the battlefield rather silly, but there's absolutely nothing we can do about it. Unfortunately, the developers have not given us access to modding tools to make true vehicles yet. We can only make basically soldiers. So it's literally one of these guys with a different attack animation, different ammunition, but he can still be thrown through the air, which is kind of hilarious. I've never seen a Knight Paladin get thrown through the air like that. Also a shame that we can't have multiple attacks here. I'd love for him to be able to use his chainsword on the side. That'd be really cool. I mean, he'd just be absolutely melting the chaos around him at the moment if he could use that chainsword. In fact, I think that one thing could take on the entire army alone. But yeah, look at this. The chaos is still trying to grind out the deaths here. They've still got to make their way up. Oh, it looks like an attack in the rear actually was what finally defeated this defense. Yeah, look. So yeah, the chaos stormed in from the rear position here to try and take that. So what we've realistically got left then is we've got the ledge over here, which the chaos are going to struggle to get up to, and we've got the ruins over here, which the chaos are going to really struggle to navigate, and we've got overlapping fields of fire, and of course we've still got the knightly paladin over this side. But what I really want to do is I want to see if the chaos have to pile up bodies to get over this side. So what I'm going to try and do is hit a little time-lapse camera here. We can sort of see both sides here. And let's see which side develops the most nicest. We'll be back in a second. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a quick check up here. Let's see what's going on. So it looks like the ledge is still largely intact. It has been weighed down just a little bit, but the ruins over here have finally been cleaned out by the chaos. Now, I don't know where our knightly paladin has gone. Oh, it's fallen! Oh, he's fallen and he cannot get up, ladies and gentlemen. He took a lot of chaos down with him, though, by the looks of it. There's mounds of corpses all around him. But yeah, so it does look like, then, that it's all down to these guys over here. This is pretty much the last defense, and oh my god, a chaos spawn just got to the top up here. And it's, oh, it's been blasted off the back. Another one coming up. Oh, and it too got, oh, is it up there? I think it's getting blasted off. Yeah, look, the chaos here really struggling to push this rooftop, having to grapple the way up to the top here. But the Imperials have done a really good job of holding off. But ladies and gentlemen, I do think we can be calling this one here. That's just going to be a very slow grind over there. But unfortunately though, as the chaos were unaware, the knightly paladin here, at its last dying breath, had set off the timer on its power core. And as always, I do hope you had a blast. I know I did. Please do comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. A massive shout out to all you channel members who help to keep this channel going. And if you're not a channel member, why the heck not? Click the join button down below. And while you're at it, go ahead and check out the amazing ChaoticPinky store. We've got some really cool merch over there. With all that being said, as always, until next time, peace.